Some of us, we need that.
Okay, you're the boss. Well, good afternoon, everyone. I am Trish Christensen. I'm President and CEO of the Modesto Chamber of Commerce, and we are here to celebrate a 70th anniversary, which is such a major milestone for our community. Hang on. The normal ribbon cutting crew is not with us today, so we're out of order, but we're getting there. This organization first opened in 1951 and joined the Chamber in July of 2013, so this is also your 10-year anniversary with us. The Central California Art Association Stanislaus Art Council has operated as a member-based fine art gallery in Modesto since 1951. The gallery was located in the basement of the McHenry Museum. The gallery became known as the Mistlin Gallery in 2004, following a generous donation from Tony Mistlin of Mistlin Honda, and moved to the City County building here at 10th Street Plaza, which is a beautiful place for it to be anchored right here. Currently, they have 3 employees, 250 members, 45 volunteers, and a full board of directors. I'm going to share the mission statement with you. The Stanislaus Art Council supports, promotes, and advocates for artists and creative endeavors from all forms that provide essential cultural opportunities for our community in Stanislaus County. The roots of the Stanislaus Art Council began as the Central California Art Association and date to the late 1940s, with the formal designation recognized in 1951. It was conceived as an artists' co-op to help members exhibit, sell, and rent their creations. And still thriving, probably thriving bigger and better now than ever before. So, who would like to join me and share a little bit about the organization? Well, that's what I thought. The opposite sides here.
Hi, for those of you who don't know me, my name is David Schrader. I'm the Executive Director of Stanislaus Arts Council. And although I'm the oldest one in the room, I'm not the oldest member. And I think if we wanted to talk about the history of the organization, we have to look to some members who have been with the group for a long time. I joined when it was in the basement for about a month before they moved here. So, and then whatever, came back here, I don't know what, 2006. So I'm really new to all of this. So how about Fonzie? Come on up here.
I haven't been with the organization that long.
Oh, you've been forever. Come on.
I think I was joined in 2004.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So you were part of the Tony Mistlin coming together thing.
I was part of the Tony Mistlin coming together thing. We had a big meeting because we were about ready to close at that point when Tony came into the picture, and he offered, first of all, he offered to pay the rent for a year if he could get everybody in the room to donate something every month to meet half of that amount. And we went around and everybody said, I'll give whatever, $50, $100, and we got almost to the end, and then we had $200 more to go, and I called a friend who happened to be in Connecticut or someplace back there, and woke her up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and she said, yes, I'll give the last 200. And then that started a 10-year span of Tony Mistlin paying the rent for us.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a big thing. I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it even got in the paper.
Yeah.
Which is hard to do for this organization.
And just so you know, Fonzie pretty much managed the gallery. She was the person on site who took care of everything here for the first several years. So
I did.
You did. You did, I know.
But I'm not doing it anymore.
MJ, come on up here. Come on. MJ, yeah. Come on.
I'm in a picture
Yeah.
We got you covered.
Yes.
So talk about your experience here. You're one of the stalwarts here.
I spend a lot of hours here, and I love it. It's a passion for me. And I was part of that experience with Bonzi too, where we almost closed down. So it was quite an interesting time, but thank goodness for our benefactor, we're still here, and hopefully we'll be here for a long time. But our program has just, I think it's exploded. We've, incorporated special events here. We've incorporated kids' education out in our community when they stripped it all away. And I don't know about you, but I'm a teacher, so what I remembered as a kid was music. I was in band, I was in chorus. My art teacher, I loved art. That's what I remember. And I know there's a lot of other important things in school, but those are the things that I remember. And so I just feel like this gallery has done a tremendous thing for our community.
Oh, thank you.
Suzanne, you're a long-term member. Come on up. Here you go. Talk about your experience here.
At the time I was employed by the city of Modesto, and I was walking through the lobby, and one of the people in one of my community organizations that I worked on came out in the lobby, grabbed me, pulled me into the gallery, and said, "Suzanne, that jewelry you make, you need to sell it in here." And that was the start of my association with the Mistlin Gallery, and I'm still here.
All right.
Thank you.
And she's in charge of the gift box. She's basically who?
Barbara,
Barbara.
it's been around forever.
Yeah. Well, I would like to thank Doris Scanlon. She was our president. When we had the big kerfuffle of everything folding, she volunteered and said, I can lead this organization. But don't go off on your own, she said. So she wanted to keep us in line. She was an excellent leader and brought us through that very difficult period.
Yes, and she was the one. She was the one that brought Tony in on the. Yeah.
I think it was actually
Anyway,
Grace Lieberman.
70th anniversary. When they said they're going to have a ribbon cutting, first thing that had occurred to me was like, for what? We're open. We've been open forever. But then it came to me. We're going through a large transition right now, and we might look at this ribbon cutting, this opening, as a transition to taking on the mantle of the Stanislaus County Arts Council, so that we're expanding beyond where we started as a member, artist member gallery, and now we're seeking to expand into the community to promote all the arts and to invite all the arts to collaborate with us to build a better community. So this is a nice transition thing. We're opening, we're cutting the ribbon to a new phase in our development.
Don't go anywhere. Would you like to join us? Would you like to add anything before we make some presentations?
Sure. So, my name is Crystal. I'm the gallery coordinator here at the Mistlin Gallery. I have been here since February of 2020. I was a photography student, and I was showing some of my work to Jordi at Picasso's, and he was like, "You have to go talk to David right now. Just go. Right now. Just go." And I was like, "Okay." And I came in and I showed David some of my work, and he was like, "Oh, I really love this, and this would be great for the show next month, but it's already full." I was like, "Okay, that's no problem. I'm going to become a member and keep up with you guys." And he called me like a week later, and he's like, "We've had someone drop out. Can you, in a week, can you meet with this artist, get your work ready, and be in the show?" And I was like, okay. And then I just got to know everyone here and started volunteering my time and decided that this is where I wanted to permanently be. So here I am. And it's a wonderful group of people encouraging the arts in the community. And as MJ said, we have arts education in the classroom. We also have the class program, which is sending teaching artists out to school to teach art in the classroom, which actually services right now, I believe, 17,000 students a year in our county. It's a pretty big program. Yeah.
Why don't you step to this side? We're going to go ahead and make some presentations. Kristen.
Money?
Not today. Not this group, anyway.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kristan Santos. I'm glad to be here representing Congressman John Duarte of California's 13th Congressional District. And just hearing that story about how you avoided closure, I can't imagine downtown Modesto without the Mistlin Gallery here. Whenever I visit the office of some Milanese or the county offices, I often find myself drifting through this gallery just looking at the amazing pieces here. As a photographer myself, played viola for 10 years. I was a shark in West Side Story, did all of that. It is so meaningful to have a facility like this here in the city of Modesto and Stanislaus County. So it's my distinct honor on behalf of Congressman John Duarte to present this congressional certificate honoring your 70th anniversary of promoting the arts and arts education here in the city of Modesto. Congratulations.
Okay, we'll go here. 1, 2, over here. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Okay, Jacob.
Good evening, everyone. Jacob Holder on behalf of Senator Marie Alvarado Gill in the California State Senate. I'd just like to congratulate you on your ribbon cutting and on your 70th anniversary. Thank you so much for all that you do for our local artists and our local community and your contributions to our culture. And I just want to wish you best success in the future. Congratulations.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Thank you.
All right, Abby.
And on behalf of the California State Assembly and Assemblyman Juan Alanis, we want to congratulate you guys on your 70th anniversary, and thank you for providing art education to the community. It's so important, and as a musician myself, I know how important it is. I grew up in my school system, and the arts were available to me, and that's always been something close to my heart, so thank you guys for doing that to the community.
Okay, thank you.
Mayor Swan.
Good afternoon, everyone. Oh boy, I heard. I have very fond memories of being in the basement of what was previous to being the museum was the library. But going there for art shows with my mother and one of my sons that received an award when he was in high school for one of his paintings. So fond memories there, and I do remember reading all the stories when Tony Mistlin stepped up and to lead to where we are today. So this is really great. I told Trish I can rarely make it to all the ribbon cuttings. This one was very convenient. Just had to come down the elevator. I could do it a lot more if they were here. So I appreciate all of you and the service that you give to our community. It's really commendable, and from the bottom of my heart, I do really appreciate you. Thank you so much. So congratulations presented to Central California Art Association on this day of July 14th, 2023. On behalf of the Modesto City Council, I extend our best wishes to you and the Mistlin Gallery on your 70th anniversary. Thank you for enriching our community with quality art and education for 70 years. And I've signed it. Thank you.
1, 2, 3. Perfect. Thank you.
I love that you added, and I signed it.
I did, my purple pen.
So I am filling in for county supervisors. They dropped off a certificate for you. They weren't able to have somebody present with you. I'm going to hand you that one. And then on behalf of the Modesto Chamber of Commerce, in grateful appreciation of your 70 years of outstanding dedication and service to the Modesto community, we congratulate you. It's an honor and a privilege to be with you on your 70th and to be with you as you reach your 10-year milestone with us. What you do here, I grew up playing instruments. My kids all did it. It's a big deal to have art, culture, music available to our students. So I appreciate that you're finding a way to make sure it happens for the youth we're bringing up today. So thank you for that. So congratulations.
1, 2, 3. Perfect, thank you.
All right, so my team's gonna move the camera back that away probably, diagonally like 10 to 12 more feet. We're gonna have your group, so whoever you would like with you, we're gonna stick you somewhere right in here. She's gonna take, actually, maybe not as far back as I said.
Where do you want to take it? Right up front, right there?
We wanted to get some of the art in here, not just the center. So if you guys come about here, we'll do it here. And then once we get the team photo, we're gonna do a second one with everyone present. So if you could just hang tight a moment, we're gonna get the first group. So who do you guys want?
You guys know who you are, come up here.
Let's do one with just board members.
Barbara should go up, Barbara. Rebecca should go up, Monty should go up. No?
I don't know.
You're in it.
Technically, the Senate was founded in 1970, which is the town.
Change my mind at the last minute.
Don't, here, I got it.
You're preaching to a tree stump right here.
Have to realign there.
Ryan, get up here. Bianca.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, make sure you can see the camera.
Catherine, come up as a new member, represent our new people.
Okay, Felicia's gonna give you a count when she can see all of you. Bunch in a little bit.
Turn side.
Okay, count them off when you're ready. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. And hold, let me take one more with the phone.
Hold
One more.
on. And then don't move.
1, 2, 3. Perfect.
Okay, as you're standing, come forward 2 steps. And if everyone else would please stand and join them, we would appreciate it.
You can take the phone one. Do you want to take it on mine? It's probably easier just to do it on mine. Because I have to download the pictures anyways. Oh, yeah, I need it back.
Get in here, come on.
Oops.
We're too far forward for the size.
Nope, I can zoom out. We're good. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. You're good. Thank you.
All right.
Easy. See that? That was easy.
Yeah, she didn't have much.